This must be an absolute nightmare if you're a teacher with ADHD. So the other day I attended a teacher conference at a university here in Spain. And when I came into one of the talks that I really wanted to attend, I came in a little bit late. I silently walked towards a bench. There weren't chairs, it was a bench. And when I wanted to sit down on the bench and it had one of these flipping chairs, the noise, the squeaky noise that it made, it was horrible. And I could literally only think about the poor person who was giving the talk in front of the room, because every time someone walked in the room, the same squeaky noise again. Every time someone wanted to shift a little bit in their chairs, or when they said do some group work and people started turning around and maybe started going to different chairs, the same squeaky noise. So every time that noise was happening, it was the speaker losing their focus, it was the people in the room losing their focus. So definitely not a good environment to teach. And I only could think of, what if that person, what if the teacher in front of the room has ADHD? Because if it is already bad if you are a neurotypical person, imagine you being an ADHD or an autistic teacher, because then it must be a complete nightmare. And imagine this being where you work and where you teach on a daily basis. But not only the teacher, also the student. Imagine you being a student in a room where the only thing you hear every 5 or 10 minutes is a tremendously horrible squeaky noise, because that's what it is. You can't pay attention to what the teacher is saying. You can't even pay attention to your own thoughts. You can't even change the position in your chair, because that's actually what you need if you're an ADHD person. You can't sit still and pay attention for 45 minutes or even longer. So what a tremendous ADHD unfriendly room that was, and how easy it is to create rooms, to create environments that are ADHD, autism and dyslexia friendly for our neurodivergent students, because that many times is where we should start, to create environments that are thought of, that are made for our students, not only our neurodivergent students, but the whole classroom. Because I can assure you, in the room where I was, not everybody was neurodivergent, but nobody could really pay attention.